Okay. If I may start from there, um, we are through with the session. Summer is coming. By the time summer wraps up, you are going to go into a new session. And I believe that this is the perfect time for us to really talk about what I really want to talk about today. I am a teacher and I am not broke. I don't know if anybody is saying it after me. I don't know what jumps to you. Okay, thank you very much. We have, oh, wow. We have from Caris Crest International School, Ife. Thank you. I am a teacher and I am not broke. This, I did not just come up with this topic. This was what I heard, an article that I heard from a student in a school that I went to speak to them about leadership. And the child came up and wrote an article and titled the article, I am a teacher, I am not broke. Oh my God. When I saw that, I really, sincerely speaking, I really thought about it. I said, wow, if we want to break the backbone of maybe not having enough as a teacher, as an educator, I think we need to start from the foundational foundation. We need to dig roots. We don't need to cut leaves. We need to dig roots. We need to go down there and dig root and face reality. And let me quickly say something. You are the one that can face this reality by yourself. You are, as a teacher, you are the one that can face your reality by yourself. Nobody will look at you and decide and say, oh, let me just try. Maybe I can even give you something. I am sorry to say this. When your salary is small, the best raise you can get is maybe to even double that salary. You see, that's why I pity teachers that move from one school to another in the name of I'm seeking for greener pastures. The truth is, greener pasture is not from one school to another. No, it can be from one position to another position, but it can never be from one school to another. No, it can't. It can't. I need you to understand right now that schools are investing more in building teachers or staff than buying one. Why? Because they've bought over the years and they have discovered that it didn't give them anything. It didn't give them what they wanted. Oh, I have somebody from Abia State. Thank you very much. It didn't give them what they are looking for. So because of that, there is a need for you to be able to ask yourself and to be able to take it up and say, what do I do when I have small salary? Oh, yes. And please, I want you to pay attention to me this evening. I need you to listen to few advice that I want to give you as a teacher. Oh, yes. It's not information. It's an advice. If you act on it, you are going to really see the impact. If you take it up and decide to act based on this advice that I want to give, I believe that you are really going to see a lot in it. I always ask a question. What is the end result of a teacher that is teaching in a school? Please, if you have the answer, please go to the chat and tell me, what do you think is the end goal of a teacher that has been teaching in a school for, let me say, like 15, 18, 20 years? What do you think is the end goal of that teacher? Please, I need somebody to write for me, please. Go to the chat box. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. What do you think is the end goal? Okay, so you're welcome, sir. Oh, you're welcome, Lord's Gate School, Lagos. Okay, college principal. Fantastic. That's number one. What do you think is the end goal for an educator or a teacher? You know, what do you think is the end goal? Yes, please. College principal. I hold that. Yes, please. If you are on this platform, please, I want it to be as engaging. I need you to rush me now. Okay, he or she should be a partner. Beautiful. He or she should be a partner. So how many partner can a school have? When you look at it, he or she should be a partner. I like that. That one. Second one, college principal. Who else, please? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? I need you to please flood this place to show me that you are following me. If I'm not getting too much response, I don't want to assume that people are not just willing to write. It is likely the cause of the reason why teachers are broke. I want to go on the assumption, you can prove me wrong. I want to go on the assumption that possibly there are people here that this is the first time you are being asked this question. This is the first time this question is coming to you. Administrator. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so we have college principal, we have a partner, we have an administrator. Oh, beautiful. Okay, sorry, this person is just introducing himself. A school administrator, a teacher with 15 years experience, likely aim to leave a lasting impact on students, mentor younger colleagues, grow professionally, contribute. Okay, thank you, Chinonso Daniel. Consultant in education-wise, fantastic. Thank you, but I need a specific goal of a teacher that are really that has been teaching. What is the end goal? A teacher both over 20 years, coordinator without portfolio. Okay, who is going to be a coordinator? Beautiful, beautiful. I like what I'm seeing here this evening. I like your response because this is what I get 100% every time I ask the teachers this question. And I'm so own a school. Beautiful. Tolu Alope Akinola says own a school. Ruth says to be a school owner. Fantastic. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Beautiful. Okay. I think I have to stop there to make impact in students' life. No, I need you to be very specific. Currently, you are making impact in students' life. Currently, you are helping the children professionally. Currently, you are contributing to school development. Yes, should be grounded to consult for other schools. Philip Grace, thank you. To be an educational consultant, fantastic. To own a school, fantastic. I love this response, and I thank you for having this response here. Let me say this quickly. When we talk about a teacher that spent 15, 18 years and is looking at the end goal, is looking at retirement. By the way, let me quickly say this. You stop working in a private setting, you don't retire. Oh, yes. Because one of the realities of private school right now is that there is no gratuity. Only few people have pension. There is no gratuity. When you look at it, only few people have pension plan. Only few people have, something like insurance. So when we are talking about a teacher, if you are a teacher and you are not broke, you will not just look at your current situation. You will start from the end in mind. You should start from the end in mind. You should be able to look at yourself and ask yourself, is this how I want it to go? Oh, yes. He or she should be able to live comfortably after retirement. Oh, wow. What does comfortable living? What does it mean? What does comfortable living? What does it mean? Please hang that question there. The end goal of a teacher, educational consultant, or school owner. Fantastic. I want to say that if you say a teacher should be an educational consultant, I like that. If you say a teacher should be a business owner, I like that too. If you say a teacher should be a college principal, I like that too. But I need you to understand that the question you need to ask right now is that do we currently, as we have teachers currently, do we have educational consultant, and do we have college principal, and do we have school owners currently? What is their financial state? Because really, I am talking about money. Let's deal with what is needed. I don't like parabolating. This short session is about money. I am a teacher and I am not broke. It's about money. When you look at it, think about it. You want to be an educational consultant. You want to be a school owner. The lifestyle that some of the school owners that the lifestyle that they have right now Is that what you want to have? Oh, yes. Think about it. Ask yourself, why? Because while I agree that a teacher must have end goal that one day I'm going to consult, I'm going to become an educational consultant. One day I'm going to be a school proprietor. You must also add it that I am going to using those things, I'm going to use it to make so amounts. You need to begin to think like that right now. If you are not thinking in terms of your financial goal and you are only thinking in terms of your career goal, understand your career goal is already limited. Oh, yes. Somebody said to own a school and also become a consultant. Fantastic. Oh, yes. But you have to think about it. The fact that you become a consultant doesn't mean that you are going to have money. The fact that you become a school owner does not mean you are going to have money. No, it doesn't mean. There are many school owners today, they spend more than they make. They spend more than they make. They have 200 students. They have 300 students. And lo and behold, by 10th week of the term, they are broke. Oh, yes. So it's not only teachers that are broke. I'm being sincere with you. I started this conversation 2 years ago when I saw that there's no student that I've been conversing with genuinely tells me and said, Coach Wale, I want to become a teacher. In fact, when I say it in some places, the student will say, God forbid. I can never be a teacher. The student themselves, they're the one that will say, God forbid, I can never be a teacher. Never. There's nothing you can tell me. I can't be a teacher. And really, I try to see that the problem is not in teaching. The problem is education. And the real problem of education is the fact that we want to practice education like it is done in the 20th century. A lot of things are changing. And some of us need to be very radical. Oh, yes. Let me try and expand your mind somebody somewhere. Let me try and put this something. Some months ago, I was in conversation with somebody, and the person asked me and said, Coach Wale, what is the peak? What is that thing that you think you want to achieve? You want to be known for as an educator? When people want to talk about your name, when people want to talk about you, what is that thing that you want to be known for? And I told the person, I said, I want to be known as an educationist that owns a jet in this one lifetime. I want to be known as an educator that owns a jet. In fact, if anybody by 2070, 2090, and anybody Google my name, I want you to come out as an educator that owns a private jet in his lifetime. You may see it and say, oh, how is that possible? I am telling you, even me, I don't know how it is going to be possible, but that is the first thing. So if you go to my Instagram page, currently, you go to my Instagram page as I'm talking to you right now and check my bio. My Instagram page is W Adejuigbe. Let me try and put it here so that we can see my Instagram page, and it will be good for you to follow me. You can follow me, please. Wadejuigbe. Just type Wadejuigbe. I just put it here. Just type Wadejuigbe. If you go there, you will see in my profile. I wrote it there in my profile loudly. What did I write? I said 1 million clients in 100 cities. You cannot afford to be teaching without a goal. No, you can't. You cannot afford to be a teacher and you don't have a goal. We are going into a new session now. What are your goals? When do you want to make 5 million naira? When do you want to make 10 million naira? When do you want to become a millionaire in dollars? Coach Wale, what are you saying like this? I am telling you, what you don't see, you can't have. If you don't see it, you cannot have it. Because the people that have it don't just have it first. They didn't have it first. It's very important for you to understand what I'm sharing with you right now. Oh, yes. If you don't see it, you can't have it. You see, this that I'm talking to you, it's not about increase in your salary. No, that's not what I'm saying. It's not about increase in your salary. What to do when your salary is small? It's not to be asking for salary increase. The best that your proprietor or your school leader will do if you ask for salary increase is to add maybe 10,000 naira. Maybe you are going to have him or her had 10,000, maybe 15,000 max. That's what they had. That's what you get. And this is very important. The reason why I'm pushing this is because I need you to first, this thing must start from the way you think. Oh, yes. As you are resting now, be asking yourself some critical question. Be asking yourself this critical question. How much do I want to make in this coming session? How much do I want to make? You see, it's not just going to be about the salary that you earn. It's not just going to be about the salary. It's going to be about your sources of income. Oh, yes. It's not going to be just one. It's not just going to be what you have. It's going to be the sources that you have created for yourself. And you know, this is one of the things I am trying, and I'm still trying. This is one of the things that I am trying to put in educators. So please, let us be goal-oriented. That's where we start from. Let us be goal-oriented. Let us be goal-oriented. Let us be goal-oriented. Have goals, please. Have goals. I want to beg everybody. Set your goals. Set it. Set it. Set it. Take your time to set your career goal. That was why I asked that question. But that's not the only thing. Set your financial goals. Set financial goals, please. Set financials. Yes. There's what we call financial goals. I want to make so. It's financial goals. Set it. It's needed. It's needed. It's needed. So as I'm talking right now, I would really like it if you can, please, if you don't mind, I would really like it if you can try as much as possible to do that for me. Set your goal, somebody. I need you to set goal. Set goal. Ask yourself that question. Ask yourself this honest question. What I'm making now, can it sustain me? What I'm doing right now, is it sustainable? Oh, yes. Is it sustainable? How much do I want to make from now? Oh, yes. Ask yourself. See, let me tell you, this thing starts from question. It does not start from, because I see how a lot of people are running rat race. Oh, I think it's online teaching that is working now. Oh, I think it's educational consulting that is working now. Oh, I think a lot of people want to escape teaching from morning to afternoon or to evening. A lot of people want to escape low salary, but you don't even know where you are going. You can imagine you want to get to a destination. You want to get to somewhere, but you don't have a clue. You don't even know where you are going. If you don't know where you are going, every road will look like the road. I am telling you. I was doing a personal one-on-one coaching with somebody that has that runs online school, and the amazing thing is that the person has I'm not exaggerating now. The person has quite a good number of parents, maybe 12 parents, and maybe 15 or 16 children. And then she kept telling me she used money to be able to meet up. She had to employ people, and to be able to make sure that those people deliver their best. All the money she's making, she's spending on the platform. She's spending on everything. She's spending, she's just spending everything. And so she asked me, said, please, is something wrong with my pricing? I said, no. Is something wrong with me? I said, no. I said, something is wrong with the model, what you are doing. So because you want to meet the demand of 15 parents or 12 parents, you employed 4 teachers. Each of the teachers are collecting so amount. I said, it's not because you don't have good structure. You have good structure. With you is 5. If you try to make sure that they are less than that, you will wear yourself away. You will be stressed. You are a teacher in a school. You are also doing part-time teaching in some other schools while you are doing online teaching. I said, you will wear yourself out. But actually, at the end of the month, even when all these parents pay, I really don't have enough. I don't have enough. I said, you know what? It is not about what you do first. Because that's the problem that a lot of teachers are making. It is first, where am I going? See, let me tell you something. When you know where you are going, the work will be easy. When somebody say, oh, come and do online teaching, you ask, can this online teaching, can it give me this? If you are writing, you can write this. Your destination will determine your vehicle. Your destination will determine your vehicle. Oh, yes. Your destination will determine your vehicle. The time to get there will determine the vehicle again. Oh, yes. If I'm going from Lagos to Abuja and I have to be in Abuja by 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Oh, yes. If I enter a bus tonight, I will make my appointment by 9 a.m. But if I want to leave Lagos by 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock tomorrow, 9 o'clock by car is a waste of time. You need to understand. What will happen is that I will change the vehicle so that I can meet up with my appointment. I will need to take follow air. In other words, I will need to take a plane. Your destination will determine the vehicle, and the time to destination must determine the vehicle also will be determined by the time you want to get there. What do you want to do when you are 50? What do you want to do when you are 55? You see, there's a lady in a school. She was supposed to come for my training, so she didn't come. I think she took permission or she was absent. So the proprietress told her that the only way that our money will not be deducted if she gets clearance from me. So she called me to inform me why she did not come for the training, because it's an in-house training in a school. And then she started speaking. I said, oh, it's because of my baby. I said, how old is your baby? She said, my baby is 4-year-old. I said, number one, a 4-year-old is not a baby. I am sorry. 4-year-old is not a baby. I'm being sincere with you. My daughter was 3 months when my wife started learning fashion. 3-month-old when my wife enrolled in a fashion design place. And then the girl will be crying. My wife will be petting her while she's learning how to sew. Today, she's a fashion entrepreneur. The girl then is now 10-year-old. I said, this same baby you are using as an excuse for not attending training. Hope you know that when she's 18 and she's entering university, if you don't change your financial condition, she can look at you and call you a wicked mother in this dispensation and age that we are in. They are children of teachers, children of educators, children of people who have indulged in vices, and the reason is because of lack of money. See, let's say the truth. Why is it that the next generation does not want to teach? It's because teaching to them is not attractive. They want to be a footballer. Check all the things that they want to become. There are things that they are seeing, and they are seeing the lifestyle. They are seeing the flashy cars, and they are seeing the things. Ask yourself, when will I use SUV? Oh, yes. Somebody said, Coach Wale, you are not even talking about bicycle. You are not talking about keke. You are talking about SUV. No, it is first goal. You need to be goal oriented. There is something that begins to affect you. I am telling you the truth. There is something that begins to affect you when your goal is clear. Something begins to affect you. Something begins to affect you. Clearly, define your destination. Define it. You don't want to be broke? You better don't live as it comes. You see, we are entering another session now. We will resume again. First time is over. Second time is over. Third time. You are adding another year to your experience. I'm a teacher. I have 20 years experience. And so what? So what do you have to show for it? You need to ask yourself, how will I celebrate my 20 years teaching? I was speaking to somebody. I said, when I'm going to celebrate my 15 years as an educator. This is my 12th year. I said, I am going to celebrate it, and it's going to be loud. It is going to be loud. Oh, yes. Ask yourself, when I'm 15 years as a teacher, can I bring up Ashwebi? Can I get an event center, and I'm going to give it to decorators, people that will decorate for me, and then I get somebody to come and sing. I get somebody and I want to do it, and then they are asking, who is that? And they say it's a teacher. You see, I like what is playing out recently. A lot of people look at how fashion designer Seyi Vodi, look at how he celebrated his 50 years and how he bought a Rolls Royce, $1 million car. He bought a Rolls Royce, used the biggest hall in Abuja, the newly renovated ICC. I'm telling you, use that place, do everything, put everybody together. Who is who from all nooks and cranny, and people are saying, is this money coming from fashion? The people that are asking is because they are small. I don't want you to be part of those people. Listen, let me make you understand. Based on your goal will pave way. Let me tell you, like I told you, your destination will determine the vehicle. The time to destination will even determine the vehicle more. Nothing is wrong with you as an educator. If you can take yourself, somebody, if you can just tell yourself today, from today, I want to be goal-oriented. I don't want to be activity-centered. I don't want to be activity-oriented. I need to be goal-oriented. There is something that begins to happen to you. There are things that you always tolerate that you will no longer tolerate again. That's where we need to start from. Oh, yes. That's where we need to start from. You begin to ask some very important questions. Once you have that goal, set it. This thing I'm telling you, if I'm going by what I have here, I have 43 participants here. Can I shock you? Possibly only 4 or 5 people will do this thing I'm asking you to do, to tell you how difficult it is to set goals. Only 4, 10, because it is said there is only 10% of any population at a particular point that sets goals. Only 10%. Only 10%. Oh my God. 10%. Are you going to, if you are listening to me right now, are you going to be among those 10%? Because that's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. You see, the way some people work, they are supposed to be the one that is earning the biggest in this country. The way teachers work. Teachers are supposed to be earning the biggest. Let me give you a practical example. I had a client. She's in airline business now. The school is running, but we have recruited an administrator that was manning the school. But she sat down with the school for 6 years. She started the school. The husband owns airline business, but she has passion for children. So she decided to start a school. She started the school, state-of-art facility. Of course, when your husband has state-of-art, when your husband has airline business, to my surprise, to my big surprise, you know the amazing thing? After 6 years of running that school, the husband told him, it's enough now. I need you to come to the airline business. Come and head the airline business. I see how you wake up 3 a.m. I see how you come home late doing this school. And then I'm wondering, oh my God. He said, the way I've seen you, you will do so well in airline. So pull her out of the school, told her to take over the airline business as the MD of the airline. Do you know the amazing thing? 1 year later, This same woman turned around the airline business. Not in anywhere in Lagos. Lagos. Turned it around. Do you know why? We work in education. Teacher, I say it every time. When you see a teacher that sleeps in class, it's because she's burnt out. An average teacher works. An average teacher is hardworking. I need you to move from that realm of hardworking to smart work. It is time for us to work smartly. It is time. And how do you work smartly? Begin with goal. Begin with the end in mind. How am I going to retire? What kind of school do I want to build if I want to be a school owner? What kind of educational consulting outfit do I want to have if I want to become an educational consultant? When? Am I going to own a school when I'm 50? Or I want to own a school when I'm 40? Yes. Ask yourself. See, let me tell you something. Right now, the parents that we have now, especially in nursery and primary, are looking for schools of younger people. And I'm telling you, they are looking for schools of younger generations, people that can understand them, people that are their old age mates, people that know them. Oh, yes. So why are people not starting a school? Because we don't have the courage that it takes. We don't have the time that it takes. We need it. I am telling you today, let your goal, start with your goal. Tell yourself, set age limit for yourself. That is what I call time to destination. Set that time. I have 3 years more. When you know you have 3 years more and you are still collecting 60,000 naira as salary, nobody will tell you. Sleep will leave your eyes. See, if you are earning 80,000, 100,000 naira monthly as a salary right now, and all you do is to come to school in the morning, go back home in the evening, cook for your husband, find something for you to go out and hang out with your friend as a guy, and then you go back home and sleep. Something is wrong. Oh. I am telling you, something is terribly wrong. Something is terribly wrong. I can tell you. Somebody said, yes, I am the 1% who will start the goal. Please. Something is wrong. You should wake up by 2 a.m. and you are calculating. You must have a master planner book. You must have a book where you are putting everything. What are the things? You go on websites. You go on websites. You use ChatGPT. You use Google. You use different things, different platform available to you right now. Not that you will sit down on TikTok and you just be scrolling. You just be scrolling on other people's feed. And the next thing is the school that is not adding to our money. Please ask yourself, when you are 50, if you don't want to even leave the school will leave you. Oh, yes. You don't want to be broke? Oh my God, you need to wake up. You need to wake up. You see, I'm addressing some foundational issues because, you know, you can come around now and start saying, yes, you should be an educational consultant. This is, for example, I'm running an educational consulting training. I call it 6-figure consultant, starting from August 3rd. Sunday, August 3rd is 20 days. 20 days. I'm loading people that wants to know how to consult, how to be a school consultant, how to be a school trainer, how to be a school auditor. I'm training people. If you are interested, you know, send me message. Don't waste time. However, if you learn it and you don't understand this thing that I'm sharing with you, I am telling you that what you are expecting from it may not come. Set a goal for yourself. When you hear that, there's a school, you know, a school is looking for you. They said that I should call you, and then you went there, and then they said, oh, and our budget now is just 85,000. You are coming from a 75,000 place. A school, you are living the experience, the time in this previous school, and you are now going to a new school because of 10,000 naira. Something is wrong with your goal. I am telling you. I told a lady, I said, look at these 2 boys. She has 2 boys. 2. I think one is 4, one is 6. I said, look at the 2 of them. Tell me that you want these children to suffer. I said, because the way you are going, I am telling you, I'm sorry. I don't know tomorrow. I don't know what can happen. I said, but the way you are going, you are too complacent. You have 2 boys and you are complacent. and you don't have help, you don't have support, you don't have anybody, and all you want to do is just to teach in the class and go. I said, no. Your midterm, your weekends, your summer, oh my God, it must be loaded. You must load yourself. And let me quickly say something. This thing will happen to us by capacity. I really want to talk about this second aspect, and I want you to pay attention. The first aspect is that you must be goal-oriented. But I want to talk about this second aspect, and I want you to pay attention to it carefully. Opportunity in education is hanging on 4 things. Opportunities in education is hanging on 4 key things. 4. And this is very critical and very important. I'm going to say it again. Opportunity in education is hanging on 4 critical things. 4. Number 1 is hanging on the education, the vocation in itself, the practice of teaching. There are not many people that practice it effectively. And please permit me to say this. The practice of teaching has huge opportunity. And I'm not talking about teaching in the classroom. If you can teach in the classroom, you can teach in other places. I believe that an educator can wake up one morning and say, I want to be a communication expert. I want to be training people, individuals, churches, organizations, NGOs, students. I want to be training them on communication. I want to be training them on public speaking. I want to run a public speaking academy. I want to write a proposal to small businesses, small business owners on how they can convince their students or how they can convince their staff, how they can communicate with their staff, how they can communicate. I believe that a serious educator can talk like that. It is called the opportunity that is locked in the vocation. A teacher that has taught for more than 5 years and is shy is either he is cheating the children, or is not teaching the children at all. Because how do you tell me that you wake up every day to stand in front of children to speak, and they gave you a microphone to speak to adults, and you're afraid and your hand is shaking? So what happened when you face the children? You're a primary 5 teacher, you are year 11, SS1, SS2 teacher. You face those ones with confidence. Now you face their parents, you are shaking, your voice is shaking. They ask you to read something to the parents in parent forum, and your voice is shaking. What happened to you? Oh yes, what is the matter? If you want to be a parenting coach, how do you think you are going to do that for? How do you think you are going to do that? If you want to be a child psychologist, how do you think that is going to happen? When I see a teacher in a class and the only place that the teacher is thinking of is just the classroom, I will shake my head. I shake my head. I said, oh my God, I need this. I need my people to wake up. I need my people to wake up. My people need to wake up. Please, somebody go to this chat session and said, I need to wake up. Go to that chat section and tell yourself, I need to wake up. No, yes, you need to wake up. You need it. You need it sincerely. Sincerely speaking, you need to wake up. The reason why I'm saying this is because there are opportunities. Thank you. Yes, there are opportunities locked in the vocation in itself. I tell you, there are four key areas where opportunities is around education. In the vocation in itself, the vocation, there are serious, huge opportunity. You teach in a class, you can teach in the boardroom. You teach in a class, you can teach in the market. You teach in a class, you can teach in the church. You teach in a class, you can. I'm being sincere with you. The best of the preachers are the teachers. The best of the comedians are the teachers. Amazing how we pay now for MCs. We pay for MCs to come and anchor school party. And there's a teacher that is teaching in that school. Amazing. I paid one last week, 50K. And there are male teachers in the school. To be able to say, oh, parents, even sit down on YouTube. Sit down on YouTube and say, I want to know how to MC events. Every Saturday, I'm not going to school now. Who says that I will teach Monday to Friday, and from Friday evening, I tell you, some people with the way they are so good, they can anchor event Friday evening, Saturday morning, Sunday evening. They are just doing events back to back. Do you know the amount of money that goes into events right now? Oh, yes. And all you do is just to position yourself. I'm your wedding MC. I'm your naming MC. I'm your reception MC. I'm the children party MC. Just to be MC. And the reason why you can do that is because the foundational thing that is needed, you already have it as a teacher. You have it. It will not clash with your time to teach in the class. It won't clash with it, I promise you. If you are so passionate about teaching, you want to be in the four walls of the school, it cannot. What of what I'm doing right now? Thank God for the person that created Zoom. Thank God for the person that created WhatsApp. Thank God for the people that created, you just, please, I said nobody should write. Please, look at the way you are disrupting this page now. We are recording this, please. Don't write on this thing. You can't be teaching in a class and your student is writing jargons on the board. That is insulting. These are some of the ethics that we need to master. Please, for God's sake, I beg you, in the name of God, we are recording it. It won't be good to say that this is teachers' training and we are seeing people that are marking with different colors. Anytime you're on YouTube, it's not the time to practice. Leave practice to your own personal thing. Thank you very much as you cooperate. But you need to understand what I'm trying to say to you. There is opportunity, or there are opportunities in the vocation. Vocation in itself. Oh, I want to be an educational consultant. Oh my God. Come and ask me. Hey, massive opportunity. I believe if you have taught in a class for 6, 7, 8 years, you have experience to be able to audit a school. Except when you were in the class, all you are just thinking is you, and you. But if you genuinely have the heart for the school, I'm telling you, you can't spend 10 minutes in the school and not see what is wrong. There are opportunities in the vocation, consulting skills, managerial skills, supervisory skills. Why do we have, now please, I want to ask you a question. Why do we have so many teachers and few of them can become a teacher? Oh yes, that is the bitter truth I'm sharing with you right now. I'm telling you the plain truth. We have so many teachers, but only few people can work effectively as a school principal. Only few people can work effectively as a teacher. We still have supervisors. You still have to be on their neck. What do you think is lacking? Managerial skill is lacking. Supervisory skill is lacking. You cannot be a successful consultant as a teacher if you don't have consulting skills. Those are the things that I want to teach in my training coming up 2nd of August or 3rd of August to 23rd of August. Understand there are opportunities in the vocation. The next thing is location. The next where opportunities, the opportunity is so huge, is location. Location, yes. We are blessed in Nigeria. I am telling you, we are so blessed. Everywhere you turn to, you find schools. Everywhere. The only challenge about it is that the next thing I want to talk about is going to corroborate with location. But you have to understand that there are serious opportunities tied to location. Where you are. You are in Ogun State, you are in Abuja, you are in Lagos, you are in Port Harcourt, you are in, which one again? You are in Delta, you are in Imo State, you are in Abia, you are in the North, Kaduna, Kano. There are opportunities, huge opportunities locked in the location where you find yourself. The third one is skill. And please, I want you to follow me carefully. The third area where you have opportunity is the skill. Oh my God. This is where the real work is, because skill finished all our dependency on vocation and location. Right now, opportunities are more skill-based than location-based. Opportunities are more skill-based than vocation-based. You will be shocked. There is one guy in Osun State, Oshogbo, Osun State. The kind of money that is in his bank account is not in the account of somebody that is in Lagos. I am sincere with you. I'm telling you right now, if you don't have digital skill as a teacher, you are still not doing something. See, I'm a teacher. I am not broke. What it means is that you are embracing these areas that I'm talking about. You are engaging it. Any form of training you see there. These are vehicles. What are the skills available to you? It is dangerous right now if the only skill that a teacher has is the one he can use in a class. I'm going to say it again. And I'm saying it because we are not in session. This time you are alone. You are not under the rush of, I need to meet up. We resume in our school 7:10. We resume. So I need to meet up with school resumption tomorrow morning. No. Sit down for once. Sit down. Spend the first 2 hours of your morning tomorrow morning. Spend it thinking. Engage your thoughts. Engage your mind. Engage it, please. Ask yourself, what skills do I have? These skills, can I transpose it? All these skills can only be used in a classroom. Student classroom. The best a student can give you, I'm telling you, maybe they do frame for you. For some of us, maybe we collected some gifts. That's the best the student can give you. I am telling you, you need to sit down and ask yourself salient questions. You need to sit down and ask yourself core questions and tell yourself, please, what skills do I have? You are hearing about Fiverr. You are hearing about different workstations. You are hearing about it, but you really don't know what they are saying. You don't even know what they are talking about. And you say you have skill. You better take yourself up. You are hearing, we have remote.com, we have Deal, D-E-E-L. We have Andela. These are platforms where you get global jobs. Global job platform. I'm typing it right now. Oh, yes. Andela. Deal. You can go and you can just put it. As I'm talking about it, just put it on Google. Put it on Google. Remote.com. I'm telling you, remote.com. When you go there, you will see the skills that people are looking for. You will see the skills that people are looking for. Ask yourself that question. See, let me tell you, opportunity have left location. And the reason why I don't have so much money now is because I'm not living in Lagos. It's only people that are living in Lagos and Abuja. They're the only one that are making money. Foul. That's a 20th century thinking. That's even 2010, 2015, 2019 thinking. No, we're in 2025. Oh, somebody, you have to wake up. We're in 2025. Take the big step. Oh, yes. Your skill now will give you more than your location. In fact, you will be in location that is seemingly or irrelevant location. I'm telling you. And you are enjoying life. You are balling. You are just, you see, I have a friend. He's just buying land. Just this one, I'm the owner. This one, I'm the owner. I say, hey, God Almighty, what is the matter? What is wrong with me? And the reason is because, you know, a lot of people just look at those locations as, no, this place is remote. Reward. Your skill right now puts you on the world map. It's not your location. It is not. It is not. So as a teacher, you need to look at the opportunities that lies in the skills. What skill do I need? You need data. Right now, we are still forcing some teachers to use laptop to write lesson notes. We are still forcing some teachers to use instructional materials from Google, to use instructional materials, to use AI to generate instructional materials. We are still forcing some teachers. Some teachers are still fighting it and say all these things, they cannot last. They play. Be there. Probe your skills. This holiday that you are in, probe your skills. Ask yourself this critical question. What skill do I have to give me the goal that I've written? If I want to make 100 million naira by December 2026, I'm creating a goal for somebody. If it's bigger than you, don't worry. Don't you just leave it. But if I want to make 100 million naira by December 31st, 2026, in the next, if I'm not mistaken, in the next 16 or 17 months, what are the skills that I need to have? First, the skill that I use in classroom cannot help me. You need product development skills, because to be operating in hundreds of millions, you must have products. If you don't have product, go and check the people that are doing it. They have product. It's not service. It's not resume in the morning and come back in the night. It's not online teaching. I said this somewhere. I said, no matter online it can be, you are still a service person. Let me tell you how money comes. Money comes when you have a product that is being used by many people. Just imagine you have a 3,000 naira product. And in education, that is what I call writing skill. If you write a book now, 3,000 naira, you put it at 3,000 naira, and you decide and you make up your mind that 10,000 people, you want 10,000 people to buy that book. Just 10,000. I didn't say 100,000 people. Just 10,000 people buy that 3,000 naira book. Do you know how much that is? Do you know how much that is? That is 30 million naira. That is 30 million naira. There is no amount of teaching, either online or offline, that you want to do that will give you that kind of money. And if you have been teaching for a long time, you have been teaching mathematics, think about it. You see, one day I went to a school. I'm rounding off now because I have another meeting by 7 o'clock. One day I went to a school and I saw the publisher that brought book to the school. I saw the car, Toyota Camry 2012. He brought a Toyota Camry 2012 to the school to collect money. And you know the amazing thing? The school proprietor does not have a car. Amazing. I saw the invoice. The invoice is 860,000 naira. The man came to collect 860,000 naira. He came with a fancy car, 2012 Toyota Camry, Toyota Corolla, sorry. And the person that he came to collect 860,000 naira from does not have a car. I said, look at it. Ha! I learned life lesson that day. I learned it too. You know, there are some things that you overlook. It's because your heart is not towards certain things. When you pay attention, when you pay close attention, you will understand what it means. I told myself, I said, no. Is it, what do you think is happening? Anybody that has products, as long as people need that product, the person, no matter what you say, if you like, say, they are doing jazz, it's money laundering. You to go and do your own. If it's easy, go and do your own. Let's see if EFCC will not be after your life. No. Anybody that has products and there are multiple people using the product, the person will have money. It may not get to that yardstick of, you know, hundreds of millions or something. If you think what I'm saying is too big for you, if you think actually the way you are calling money, if you like, don't call it, and you say you don't want to be broke, you better adjust yourself. You better question the assumptions that you have and say, oh, it's not about money, it's about impact. Please, if it's not about money and about impact, how many of the students that you are teaching wants to teach like you? Oh, yes, I asked the question. I can't count the number of schools that have closed up because the proprietress died that I know between 2021 and now. In my counting, it's more than 4. Why? None of the children wants to take after. None. If we don't begin to address these issues, you are going to think that, you know, everything is just, no, it's not like that. It's time to wake up. It's time. I am a teacher and I'm not broke. I hope to be able to deliver this, you know, short 1 hour with you at a particular point like this. Please, I will not be able to take questions on this platform. If you have question, please help me drop it on the platform where you